Hi guys, it's Gareth here, aka Rookie. I apologise for the voice, I'm a little bit under the weather, but this Geek Trip video is about the UK Warped Tour in 2015. Well, I say that, but it's actually about the warm-up show. I mean, the Vans Warped Tour is probably one of the best ones. It's not as quite as big as the American, but the Pop Punk Energy does travel over the Atlantic, and this show is, I went to the warm-up, and I went to the one, but I mean a different video, the actual tour, but this is the warm-up. I was in the Old Blues in London, so enjoy. off the weekend was a band called Beautiful. I'd never seen a band so pumped to play a show. I mean, I talked to them before the gig, and they were so like really ready to go. They were so wanting to get going for this. So they started off with their singer Alice basically actually hiding in the crowd, and then they had this like late night bass beat that's so infectious it just makes you want to jump around. I mean, I was jumping like straight away. This is a rock band like you probably get with like more pop rock bands in America, and I've seen so much recently, but they're really good. I mean, they're like what I would call proper pop rock, without being insulting to them, because that might be just a little bit condescending. Alicia has this vocal range that just eats you and while it goes, so once it gets its teeth in you, you will be listening to it and you will not stop listening. The fact during this also emphasised, should I say, by the fact that during capture release she actually lassoed me with a mic cable and the willingness to then just get the crowd involved and for them to get involved. I mean, their guitarists were down off the stage and even moshing, I mean even moshing with me. You know, they're constantly having fun. They just have this pure energy that you don't see very often. I think it's maybe because it's so pumped up, and it was just such a cool set. Next band was Forever Queen Colon. I was actually shocked by singer's Joe's vocals. I was expecting more docile tone for him, but what I got was an energetic, almost high tone. They played high performance, a bit thrashy guitars, very heavy drums, and plenty of jump around and plenty of that pop punk energy again. They could have played this all night long, and everyone would have just been happy. And much as I really enjoyed this set, though, it was very generic pop punk, very American generic pop punk, and to me it sounded like their sound may grow as time goes on. So headlining this little warm-up show were Trophy Eyes. I missed a lot of this actually because I actually got hurt in the mosh pit. Now what happened, you know, you get hurt in mosh pits from time to time, that always happens. But what happened before the start of their set, whilst they were just finishing the warming up, this guy came up to me and said, "Are you scared of me?" And I was like, "What? No." And he went, "Well, you should be." And obviously this was probably not the right thing to say as I was there by myself, but he basically started, as soon as the pit started, he basically targeted me. I mean, he was coming up, you know, at one point when I was kind of squashing at other people, he was punching me in the back, he was charging at me, and he was trying to hurt me, and basically, I was having none of it the first song, but by the time the second song came around, he hurt me, and basically, you know, if you're in a pit and you see someone doing that, guys, you should all stick up for each other and sort things out. But I ended up having to come out of the pit and actually out of the actual music venue and go on the stairs, and basically had to get ice for my shoulder then from the staff there, who were great by the way, and security were great and sort things out. But basically, I knocked my shoulder out, and it was affecting me actually for a couple of days after that, because whether he dislocated my shoulder, I'm not 100% sure, but it was really hurting. But anyway, that's that matter. Let's back to Trophy Eyes. I thought I saw these punk rockers on stage. They really know how to bring a party, and that was evident in the crowd. By the way, they gave everything in that performance, and I was impressed by the list of bands coming straight. There's so many coming over at the moment. John's vocals were one of those distinctive screeches. However, it was this very worn and crackly near the end of their set. They played a very heavy, almost metalcore drum, which I liked. And to their live shows, they have plenty of guitar riffs that kept, you know, most of the crowd entertained. When they do slow it down, they do throw some hooks in, and I really like how tight their set was. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Come back soon for the review of the main event. As always, have fun, guys.